ha, ha, ha.
On Cairo 7.
March Madness begins Thursday on CBS.
From New York, the greatest city in the world, it's The Late Show with David Letterman. Tonight, Ray Romano. And from the New Jersey Nets, Jason Kidd. Plus Paul Schaefer and the CBS Orchestra. And now, a man accused of a crime he didn't commit, David Letterman.
Thank you very much. Thank you. It's very nice of you. Welcome to The Late Show. You folks came on a good night. I'm still here. And I woke up this morning, got out of bed, checked the New York Times to see where I was working today.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what's going on. I'm right in the middle of a very, very tricky contract negotiation, and when something like this happens, boy, it's interesting to watch how people behave. I'll give you an example of what I'm talking about. CBS, all of a sudden, they can't kiss up to me enough. It's crazy. I'll tell you. Today, I finally got a get-well card for my bypass surgery. 2 years ago. 2 years ago. Crazy. But you may not know this by looking at me, but I'm a very thoughtful guy. And I put a lot of thought into this whole thing. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get a facelift. And then I'm going over to Fox News. That's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm gone. You folks hear about this? Astronomers say now that the color of the universe is beige. Beige, that's the color of the universe. God created the universe in 7 days. Took him 8 weeks to get the carpet delivered. 8 weeks. Can you believe that there are 2 networks fighting over this crap? Crazy, ain't it? You're not going to believe this. I'll tell you, this will give you an idea how strange my life has been the last week and a half. This is just crazy. Today, listen to this. Earlier today, I get a call from NBC offering me The Tonight Show. Crazy. Is he over there? Ladies and gentlemen, my good friend Paul Schaefer. Thank you very much. Paul Schaefer, ladies and gentlemen, CBS Orchestra. Thank you very much. Nice to see you. Here's who's on the program tonight. Here's a guy. Here's a big star right here on CBS. Ray Romano is joining us, the star of Everybody Loves Raymond. And from your New Jersey Nets, Jason Kidd is on the show. Jason Kidd. I got a lot of stuff to talk about, ladies and gentlemen. I got to get a thing here. Oh, man. Now, firstly, you have to understand, I recognize that what I'm going to talk about here tonight is ridiculous when you consider what happened on this day 6 months ago. 6 months ago today, New York City was attacked. Washington, D.C. Also attacked. I recognize that what I'm talking about here tonight, by comparison, is trivial, pointless, and downright silly, but please bear with me. Paul and I came over here to CBS, when was it, Paul? 1993?
Some 8 years ago.
Yeah. We had been fired from NBC.
Is that...
And... So we came over here, and CBS was nothing. I mean, who ever watched CBS 9? Nobody. I didn't. They had. From 11:30, the rest of the night, it was Gunsmoke. All night long was. Every night was Gunsmoke. And so Paul and I, we had nothing to do. We came over here, and this beautiful theater that you're in right now, this used to be a Kmart. And we turned it into a... And we were able to build something. We made it our own. And we've had a lot of wonderful things happen in the 9 years that we've been here at CBS. I'm going to roll some videotape now, and these are just random excerpts from the show over the last 9 years. And I'll comment as you see the images. Go ahead and roll the videotape now. No, that was Attorney General John Ashcroft, and then a couple of guys wrestling. We have no idea what they were doing. Later, they got a room. This is Pat Farmer, one of our stagehands. Look at that, right through, Money in the Bank. Next, this is then Governor George Bush. Look, he's wiping his glasses on Maria Pope's sweater. Look at that. That was during a commercial. And this dog here. Yeah. Richard and I were Thanksgiving too.
I did.
And then this was the night Bill Clinton.
Sexual relations with that woman.
He was. That was the night Bill Clinton was on the show. So we have had some highlights. Well, a couple of months ago, here's what happens. Turns out my contract here with CBS is going to be finishing up at the end of August, and I get a call from the boys. And they said, well, we got to start negotiating here. And I said, fine, negotiate, and then see what happens. Well, you know, in the 9 years that I've been here, it's like a family. Some nights it's just, and then other nights, you know, it's like, And I won't lie to you, there's been good times, and then there have been, we've had fist fights. Now, when I fist fight, I say I'm not speaking figuratively, I'm speaking literally.
Really?
I've actually punched network executives.
No.
Remember that little weasel Rod Perth?
Yeah.
Remember him? Remember Ed Grebo?
Yeah. You punched those guys? Wow.
So,
how are they now?
Well, they're fine now.
Okay.
Yeah. So then the negotiations are going, and it's kind of like, now, wait a minute, are you serious? And I'm getting confused, and lo and behold, you never guess what happens. In the middle of the negotiations, we get a call from another network, and apparently the guy had been drinking. and he says, come on over, David, come on over.
Really?
and I'm thinking, is he nuts? I mean, this is not exactly like Everybody Loves Raymond here. We do all right, but... So it turns out it's ABC, and they're serious, and they want me to, and they wanted you too, Paul.
Yes, they did. Oh, that's a relief because...
That's right, they want us all.
Because they have music guys there.
And then the more I talk to them, the more I realize, well, these guys are serious, and apparently they got all the damn money in the world.
They do, eh?
And then, like 2 days later, I get a call from Regis saying that he would, listen to this, saying he would be available for sex. I don't know, what am I? And then, why would he, isn't that odd?
Yeah, that's the strangest part of the story so far.
and then it got crazier and crazier and crazier, and it was when I drop dead, there won't be this much press. And then rumors like that Al Jazeera network, Saudi Arabian, the Arabic speaking. Take a look at what they're running.
Come on, they ran a story.
Good news, Afghanistan. The Al Jazeera Network is proud to announce the latest jewel in our lineup of stars, David Letterman. That's right. We have lured David Letterman with an enticing offer. Goats. We'll have all of Dave's crazy jokes like, stupid human tricks. Beef goes to Ramadan, and many visits from Afghanistan's favorite comedian, Jim Belushi. Al Jazeera, be there.
So, everything goes nuts, you know? So, and now I just need to say a word about Ted Koppel. Now, Ted Koppel has been on this show, I don't know, 3 or 4 times, and to me, personally, he's always been a gentleman. He's a great guest, and he's very funny. I mean, he's really funny. I mean, he might be actually too funny for a newsman. Very, very funny. And back in 1979, Ted Koppel began Nightline. And then, as you recall, I believe it started out as a nightly report on American hostages being held in Iran.
Right.
And so that's 23 years ago. And in 1979, coincidentally, that's when I had my first show business job. I was running errands for Jim Neighbors. So we both of us, you see, but the point is that Ted Koppel, he's one of these guys that kind of what he has done and his contributions to American culture speak for themselves. He is one of a very small group of men and women who represent the absolute highest echelon of broadcast achievement. There's just, without question, And I've never been in a situation like this in my life. Just the whole thing has made me dizzy, but I'll tell you the only thing I know for a fact, this is the one thing I know for a fact, that Ted Koppel, at the very least, at the absolute very least, because of his contributions and because of the kind of guy he is and the kind of show he runs and what he has done for this country and the world of broadcasting, this guy, at the very least, deserves the right to determine his own professional future. That he deserves absolutely no less than that. So, what I have decided to do, and this has not been a very easy decision for me, I have decided to stay here at CBS, and I want to thank I know it sounds pretty good to you folks, but there goes the vacation to Disney World. And I was talking to Al earlier, and he comes in and he says in the makeup room, he says, you know, Dave, I was talking to the crew, and most of them would like you to stay. Most of them would like me to stay. Most. So not only, and by the way, I don't want the morons running this network to think that there won't be fistfights from here on out, because by God, there's going to be fistfights, and too bad. But it's my hope I would like to finish my career. So that'll be like a week from Tuesday. I'd like to finish my career here at CBS. And I just want to say a word about the folks at ABC. Oh, man, I would rather ride naked on the subway than go through what these people have had to go through the last couple of weeks. And they were so, you know, I mean, to me, they were gracious, they were generous, they were very, very patient, and whatever you decide to do at 11:30, I wish you the best, and I hope, my personal hope is that it will continue to be occupied by Ted Koppel and Nightline for as long as that guy wants to have that job, because that's just the way it ought to be. This was another personal high for me during the week. There he is. Look, it's Jimmy Dodd Jr., everybody.
Congratulations on that.
So, and like I said at the beginning of this, believe me, I understand how trivial this all is in comparison to what took place 6 months ago today. But that's what I needed to say. Ray Romano is on the program tonight, and also from the New Jersey Nets, Jason Kidd. We'll be right back, everybody.
Today, when a small business decides to expand, they're not just thinking about across the street. Because small business is about finding new ways to grow. We've created a new way to help. Open, the Small Business Network. New tools, services, and savings for a small business economy. From American Express.
You wanted to see me?
Did you cook my steak?
Yeah.
You are
awesome!
For a steak you'll love.
Would you sign my belly? Big fan, big fan.
Head to Applebee's Steak Stampede. Get a lot of beef for your buck with our famous house sirloin, Bourbon Street steak, or 20-ounce porterhouse complete with sides. So get in line for a great deal.
To my best friend,
Dan. I'm Dan.
Eating good in the neighborhood.
I can't allow you to leave.
This Friday, evil has a new home.
Oh my God.
Resident Evil, one hell of a ride. Rated R, opens Friday. Contact lens wearers everywhere are switching to No Rub Optifree Express. The first solution so advanced, you don't need to rub. No Rub Optifree Express. No wonder it's #1.
With just one click, KairoTV.com downloads in-depth local news, the 5-day forecast, traffic information with alternate routes, all with KairoTV.com. From Cairo 7 Eyewitness News, complete Northwest news coverage.
They were looking for a fun place to play. What they found was a horrible place to die. Cars and kids, a deadly combination.
This can happen. It can happen that fast.
On the next Montel.
Tomorrow at 3 on Cairo 7.
Hey, get down here fast. They got the silver one. Okay, bye.
Claim your Volkswagen. With offers this good, they won't be around forever.
Just once, I want these guys at Subway to talk to me about something besides food. Hey, Scott! You know that girl at the pet store?
The one who feeds the lizards and the turtles?
You got something you want me to tell her?
Yeah. Tell her that Subway has a foot-long pastrami sub, served hot with a half-pound of delicious pastrami with pickles and the tasty mustard, all on fresh baked bread. It's a taste everyone should try.
Scott, you don't get out very much, do you?
Subway, eat fresh!
Enjoy a fresh value meal at your participating Subway stores and receive a 2-for-1 lift ticket voucher, redeemable at your favorite Puget Sound ski resorts.
Paul Schaefer and your
CBS Orchestra.
So we can look forward to another 4 or 5 years of barely entertaining audiences night after night after night. Here's a guy, Ray Romano. He's getting it done with his Everybody Loves Raymond show, and also Jason Kidd from the New Jersey Nets. Now, you know what time... You know what time of year it is? It's the time of year when if you have college kids, or maybe you are a college kid, or, you know, maybe you live next door to college kids, or, you know, or even high school kids if they're old for their age. They go away on spring break. I used to do that. Did you ever? Oh, you were in Canada. You
we didn't have it there.
You didn't have spring break in Canada. And so here we're going to show you now. These are spring break do's and don'ts. Paul, spring break do's.
Do's, don'ts, don'ts. Spring break do's and spring break don'ts. Do's, don'ts, don'ts. The spring break do's and spring break don'ts.
Okay. Oh, that's nice, guys. I'm a little worried about this. I'm afraid CBS will get a look at this and the deal will be off.
Get it, yeah.
Okay, spring break do's and don'ts. Do spring break in Cancun. That's a do right there. You do that. Spring break in Cancun. Don't spring break in Kandahar. Kandahar.
That's just what I think.
Folks at ABC are breathing a sigh of relief right now. Thank boy, we dodged a bullet there. Do break the ice with a hot girl by talking about recent movies. With a hot girl.
Yeah.
Hot girl.
I know. You love that terminology.
Yeah. Don't tell her you own all of the Lord of the Rings action figures. Don't tell her that. Don't tell her that. Do wear your school colors proudly. Don't wear your Kinko's uniform proudly. Joke from 1958. You let me know when we've run out of time. Huh? Oh, God. Do try snorkeling off Florida's coast to look for undersea life. Well, that'd be a good one. That's a good do right there. Don't be surprised if you find boxes of Al Gore ballots. Don't be surprised. That's a don't. I'm sorry, did you want to go to ABC?
Here's a dose. You know, they've got a lot of music people there already. That's why.
Oh, that's fine. You better stay here with me.
Sure.
All right, good. I'm glad to have you. By the way, Grammy award-winning Paul
Hey, how
Schaefer,
about that?
ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you. Thanks for mentioning it again. Country Picker. Thank you. Country Picker of the Year.
I tell you, it's nights like this I wish I was still drinking. Do bring sunblock when going to the beach. Excellent advice. Don't bring accordion when going to the beach.
Here's a go.
I'm Jimmy Dodd Jr.
You.
Do tell a girl she looks like Pamela Anderson. That would be a hot girl.
Yeah.
Tell a hot girl she looks like Pamela Anderson. Don't tell a girl she looks like Louis Anderson. They're getting their money's worth tonight. Do make conversation with a guy you meet on the beach. I guess for girls, I guess. Don't make conversation if he's wearing an orange jumpsuit and looks like he swam from Cuba. Right there. Look at that, right there. That's a beauty, isn't it? I don't mean any offense, but that's just as good as anything they got at Disney World. Right there. That's just as good. Right there. Do keep track of how much money you're spending. Don't give any money to a guy who introduces himself as former Enron CEO Kenneth Lay. Can I skip ahead? Can I skip ahead?
What number?
10. Can we do 10?
Yeah.
We can do 10 and it'll come up just fine?
You say, well, yeah, go for it.
See what happens.
There must be a party at ABC right now.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, here's number 10. And finally, do go looking for chicks with the president of a fraternity. Don't go looking for chicks with a doughy former president of the United States. There you go.
Spring break do's and spring break don'ts.
We'll be right back with Ray Romano, everybody.
You can express your opinion about the environment on your car, or you can do it with your car. It's America's first gasoline-electric hybrid, the Insight from Honda. The most fuel-efficient car in the world.
We now take you to Schlotzsky's.
Albuquerque turkey.
It's marvelous.
Albuquerque turkey. So hot and juicy.
Michelin, proud to be the only tire of the space shuttle, because so much is riding on your tires.
Rocking on the road to the Final Four. It's the ultimate ride right into college basketball's biggest bash. March Madness begins Thursday on CBS.
Introducing the 160 horsepower Civic Si from Honda. You'll know it when you see it.
Who sings that? The Seekers. Who sings that? The Seekers.
No. Cornelius Brothers and Sister Rose, 1972.
You want expert answers whenever you need them? Come to Office Depot, where our people listen, understand, and help.
How can I get organized?
The new generation of handhelds. It'd be nice if everything was like that. Office Depot. What you need to know.
You can have fun in the snow without control. Or you can have fun in the snow with control. In an all-wheel drive Subaru, you'll get amazing traction and control in almost any driving condition. And let's face it, some of you need all the control you can get. Official vehicle of Mount Bachelor, the Northwest premier ski and snowboard resort. Subaru, the beauty of all-wheel drive.
Yes, there you go, there you are. Our first guest stars on the hugely popular CBS series Everybody Loves Raymond. He also lends his voice to a new animated film opening on Friday entitled Ice Age. Here's our good friend, Ray Romano. Ray.
Thank you.
You look good.
Thank you. Do I?
Yeah, you look casual and relaxed and ready to go. How are you? You all right?
My wife dresses me. I don't know.
She's doing a nice job. Yeah. She doesn't have much to work with, but it's coming along.
Wait a minute. Let me clock that. 32 seconds in.
So what's new?
I feel good because of your announcement. I'm very happy.
Oh, that's very sweet of you to say. Thank you very much.
Well, you know, you're in the family. I want to keep you in the family. I want to see you at the barbecues and all that. It was nerve-wracking for me because I think most people know that your company, Worldwide Pants, produces my TV show. CBS produces my TV show. So it's like you're two.
That's right.
I feel like I'm the kid and the two parents are fighting. and if you split up, who do I go with?
Right.
You know? Because they say you stay.
But. Like most kids, I'm sure you have a favorite parent.
Well, they say the kid always, you know, usually go with the mother. So that's my question: are you my mommy?
Yes, I am.
All right.
Everybody must be doing well at the show, huh?
Show's doing good.
Yeah.
We lost some more awards last night. We lost the SAG Awards were on.
Oh, yeah.
SAG, the
Screen Actors Guild.
Yeah. And we lost that. We went 0 for 3. Yeah. I'm on a good losing streak.
But didn't you win something like a month
won
ago?
a People's Choice.
Yeah, there you go. That's
well, technically, let me qualify it. A month ago, People's Choice Award, I tied. I tied with Kelsey Grammer. So I kind of consider that half losing. I only half lost.
It's one of those figure skating deals.
Exactly.
Yeah. But it's still...
How do you tie? What was weird to me is how do you tie for an award, especially, it seemed a little suspect to me, they vote on the internet.
Yeah.
1 million people voted.
Wow.
What, was it 500,000 up? How do you tie exactly? I understand if it's close, but give it to somebody.
Yeah, I think you did fine. You're just fine. And you're always nominated for the Emmys, and Patricia Heaton has won Emmys, and the show just couldn't be more successful, and people love it, and on and on. So what do you care?
Yeah, no, I don't care. I don't care. I don't need to win the awards.
Yeah.
The women need to win the awards.
Wait a minute, what does that mean?
What I mean.
Let's talk about your family. How's that going?
Our family's going very well. We were on vacation. We took, I have 4 kids, and we went to Hawaii.
Oh, my.
For the first time.
That's the Aloha State.
I believe so. I believe it is. And something very kind of embarrassing happened. Not embarrassing, but it's strange. I golf.
Yeah.
So I golf there, and I have 9-year-old twin boys, and they're all about competition now. So they're constantly, after I golf, did you win, Dad? Did you win? And it's hard. I explain to them, when you golf, even though you're playing with somebody, you're not always competing against them. Sometimes you're just competing against yourself.
That's right. Sure.
Right. So I go golfing in Hawaii. I come back at noon. I go to the hotel pool, and there they are in the pool, and people all around. And my son, Greg, he sees me, and he sees me coming back from golf, and he sees me. He says, "Dad, were you just playing with yourself?" Yeah.
Well, that's too bad.
Loud. He's very loud. Yeah. So we had to switch hotels. We went to another hotel. Yeah.
Now, I see you on television every year at the Pro-Am at Pebble
Beach. Yeah.
And it looks to me like you're really getting pretty good, aren't you?
Are you mocking me?
No.
Well, I am, but they show I'm a whatever. I'm a hacker, but I have good shots, bad shots, and the bad ones seem to always make it on national television.
Yeah.
And there was one from a year ago, which is a nightmare for me. I brought the clip that made it on. If you want to show it.
I'll tell you what. Let's do. Let's do a commercial.
Okay.
And when we come back, we're going to see the clip from a year ago.
Yeah.
And then we see one from just this past last month. Right.
Yeah.
So we see the improvement.
I hope so.
Yeah. All right. Come on back. We'll take a look at Ray Romano's golf swing, everybody.
Cal Ripken, peak performer, car enthusiast. He loves driving.
Time to pay up, son.
And naturally, Cal values performance, so he uses new fine-tuned Quaker State motor oils, like Peak Performance, for engines in their prime, backed by warranty on all lubricated engine parts, even if you change your oil.
Okay?
Okay!
Rematch?
Okay, you lose, you clean my room.
Hey, take it easy, I'm retired.
For performance you can count on, Quaker State. Stay tuned.
E.T.'s back, and you can see him for free. When you buy Reese's candy, you can get free movie tickets. See in-store displays for details. Good.
Huh? Yeah.
Howie, don't miss the big wireless sale at Radio Shack.
I swear I heard Terry.
Yes, Howie, you clearly heard Terry. Now get a clear digital Sprint PCS phone by Samsung. The N200 is just $99.99 after a $50 Sprint PCS mail-in rebate. Then, save another $50 only at Radio Shack. Get 4,000 clear wireless minutes for only $39.99 a month.
I just love it when I get into his head.
Howie!
The Sprint store at Radio Shack.
Just wanna say how I missed you all day. So I'm baking big old biscuits. They're the heart of the meal. My heart to yours.
Heist, coming Tuesday on video and DVD. Be careful who you con.
I hate to do anything as dramatic as count to 3, but 1, 2, 3.
Heist, so many twists you'll need to see it more than once.
CBS presents a comedy that speaks for itself.
Sometimes I forget I have ears, and then my hand goes up there, and I'm all, hey, what's that?
Baby Bob, series premiere, CBS next Monday.
March is the time to turn your home wish list into a wish come true at the Home Depot.
Come in now through March 31st and get no payments and no interest if paid by January 2003 on consumer credit card purchases of $299 or more for all your kitchen, appliance, bath, and flooring projects. So bring in your list and get no payments and no interest if paid by January 2003 now at the Home Depot.
Hey, Prima Car! Get off the ice! It's more like Prima Donna Car! Hey, does anybody know the Russian word for loser? It's Prima Car!
Ladies and gentlemen, visiting from Western Russia, the parents of right winger Alex Primakov.
Want to get away? Now you can. Fly Southwest Airlines for just $39 to $99 when you purchase by March 18th.
You are now free to move about the country.
90 years ago, Chevy hit the road and never looked back. Today, we continue to drive ahead with up to $2,002 cash back or 0% APR financing on most 2002 Chevy cars, trucks, and vans. That's big cash back or 0% APR on most Chevys. See why America loves the bow tie. Visit us online or see your Northwest Chevy dealer today.
This is going to be Ray a year ago, Pebble Beach.
A year ago, my ball landed. Let me just preface it.
What course?
This was at Pebble, Pebble Beach on the last.
Are there like 4 courses out there or something?
There's 3 you play: Poppy Hill, Spyglass, Pebble Beach.
All right.
And I landed on the beach, and there's a big cliff.
Sure.
My ball landed on the beach.
Right.
Went off the cliff, and the pro I was playing with said, "Go play it." He said, "Go play it. It'll, because I could just pick it up and say I'm out of the hole." He said, "No, it'll make for good television." Which, yeah.
So then you got to knock the ball back up the cliff.
Yeah, and it landed in some...
What hole is this?
This is, I think, the 10th at Pebble.
All right, let's take a look. And this was right on the broadcast. This was
live television. Yeah, my family's watching.
Yeah, right.
I'm in the seaweed here.
That's beautiful there.
Yeah.
The dog on the beach.
There's the blimp shot. Yeah.
The blimp. Whoa, and the dog.
Yeah, the dogs come after it.
There's another dog.
And they go after it. Yeah, that's a penalty. That's a penalty right there.
I didn't know dogs actually...
Now, this is my caddy's fault. He doesn't tell me if it's high tide or not. Look at this.
Oh, look out.
Look how I run. I'm running like a girl. And now I'm trying to... I almost...
Oh, now you're...
Back in, yeah.
So that's a shame. You hate to see something like that. Boy, oh boy.
That...
You look like a dope.
I look like a dope, that's right.
All right, so now that was last year.
That was my horror, and then I had, even a hacker gets a moment of glory. This was on the 16th hole of Pebble this year.
2002. Here we go.
For a birdie. Yeah. For a birdie putt.
This putt from about 40 feet. He had a nice shot in here from way back in the fairway.
Gary McCoy talking.
Look at this.
Still back.
Ray!
Back there you go. A little twist. Yeah. That's right.
What is that? How do you do that?
A little twist, full English.
Is that like magnets or something?
It's the way it was breaking. That's the way the guy read it. The pro said, aim over there. And I said, no. And he said, yeah.
Yeah.
And I did it. And I don't have a good, though, when I don't make enough of those putts because I don't have a good celebratory move, Like Tiger has like this, I went like that, but I stole that from somebody. Yeah.
Well, you're not the first to do this?
No, that's old. It's hacked. So I'm working on so far they're kind of lame, the ones I've come up with. Yeah.
That makes you look like a dope.
Yeah,
that's no good.
That's the monkey.
Did you make like the cut for the final?
I missed the cut. I'm surprised you know all the lingo.
Well, I watched the thing on the. I'm not from Mars exactly.
No, but I heard you talk about golf, not in the best.
I play once every 5 years.
Yeah, and we could probably have a good game.
No. You actually play. I don't know what I'm doing.
Well, I didn't make the cut, though. I tied. I got as close as you could to the cut without making it.
But that's very prestigious to even get that close.
Yeah, it was fun. I mean, it's the highlight of my lame sports career. That's my highlight right there.
Not lame at all.
Not very athletic.
Have you moved into a house? Did you build a house?
Yeah, my wife.
What do you mean? You're supposed to be like a hostage situation.
Yeah, well, I'm busy working, so my wife was in charge of it all, and then she told me the address. And
then you just drive by, and there you are.
But I literally had to leave the house and do this press junket for this movie. I had to leave at 8 o'clock. The movers came. I had to go home at night to a different house. But it's so big. My complaint is just that it's just too big. And I know it seems weird to complain about a big house.
Well, you're a TV star.
Yeah, but still, I come from Queens, Mill Village. I was happy in this little house. And, you know, we have like a gift shop in our house now.
That seems unnecessary. You have a gift shop. My God. Well,
all I need is...
Probably make a pretty dollar, though, won't it?
All I need is the shower pressure is the most important thing in a house to me. That's all I told my wife. Because you got to have good shower pressure, otherwise it'll make or break your happiness in a house. Well, you know, if you ever stuck with a lame shower, then it takes forever. The worst thing is a shower where it just takes forever. You know, I don't want to. If I spend a long time in the shower, only bad things can happen.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, what kind of things?
It's the... No, but that's the saying for me. It's
in there working on your golf grip?
The shower.
What exactly are you doing?
I'm working on the clap.
That's right.
Yeah. It's the devil's workshop.
I
shower.
see. Uh-huh.
The devil's workshop.
You ever have trouble attenuating the temperature?
That's annoying too. When you have it, I've had that where it's too cold. And you turn it just a millimeter. Just a millimeter, too hot.
That's right.
The only time it's the right temperature is while it's on its way towards being the wrong temperature. You know?
Just fleeting.
Yeah. You got to catch it. You got to, okay, ow!
That's no good. That's too bad.
Right.
Well, I hope you learn to enjoy your new home.
I've enjoyed it.
But you have all those children, you need a big house. How long have you been married, by the way?
I've been married for 14. We're coming up on an anniversary.
Oh, congratulations. Good for you.
Yeah.
Your wife is Anna?
Anna's my wife. Lovely woman. She does all the work, and she's with the kids, and she's great. But every time our anniversary comes around, we get into the same argument because she remembers, she never forgets this, that I didn't compliment how good she looked on our wedding day.
Oh.
That's a big violation.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because it's 14 years later, she can't let it go. She can't let it go. And I don't argue. I try to rationalize. I try to defend myself, and I get myself in more trouble. But I tell her, this was our wedding day. This is the day.
Sure.
On the day that I am going to marry you, I'm going to commit myself to you for the rest of my life. Mm-hmm. Can't you assume I find you attractive?
Right.
Yeah.
I understand that.
You would think, like, if I ever got a divorce, then you look good, by the way. That's when...
Well, that doesn't make any sense.
Well, because your morale may be low, but I'm...
So it's just a little morale booster on your way out. Hey,
but if I'm marrying her, look, I'm saying it's all you.
It's implied.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
The compliment is implied.
Exactly. Yeah, I'm on your side in this.
That doesn't help, though.
And the movie Ice Age, now this is like you're the voice of a character in a cartoon, is what this
mammoth.
is.
I'm a woolly mammoth, and it's pretty, very good. It's a nice, I saw that.
I think that would be good. I think you have a very distinctive voice. I think it'd be good for a cartoon.
They told me that. I said, do you want me to ramp it up? Do you want me to mammoth my voice up? And they said, just talk, man. Just talk.
It's just everything we want right there.
Yeah. So I don't know if that's a compliment.
Well, I hope it does well. You're kind of, maybe the next time you'll actually be in the film yourself.
Yeah, I'm taking small steps. I'm weaning myself onto the big screen. I'll do the voice, and then I'll do some back acting. And I'll do Weekend at Bernie's 3. I'll be the corpse for a little while.
All right, let's check the time, see how long you've been out here now.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm scared. That's a record right there.
What is it?
15:44.
Wow, 15:44. Nice going.
That's the new...
Ray Romano, everybody. A new track record. We'll be right back with Jason Kidd.
Opens everywhere March 29.
What a fun party.
Sure was.
You know, I was really pleased with the cheese platter.
Mm-hmm. Boy, this is going to be a bear to clean out.
Oh.
Hey! Great party, but we're running a little bit low on cheddar.
Hey! I found their fondue pot!
Ah, the power of cheese.
Tonight on your Late Late Show, Ice Cube, actress Michelle Rodriguez, and the music of Neil Finn.
Woo! The man!
CBS Wednesday, on a special night of an all-new Survivor. One tribe's in turmoil.
That's just too much drama.
And the other is having a love fest. Then, join these 10 teams of 2 in the competition of a lifetime.
My heart's going.
And see the most spectacular places on Earth.
Whoa.
All new Amazing Race right after Survivor, CBS Wednesday.
Contact lens wearers everywhere are switching to no-rub Optifree Express. The first solution so advanced, you don't need to rub. No-rub Optifree Express. No wonder it's #1.
A chunky quarterback moment. Donovan McNabb's mom served him Campbell's chunky beef with country vegetables. Now with more lean beef. Filled up right by beefy chunky soup, Donovan took on beefy linebackers.
Days go by and still I think of you. Days when I couldn't live my life without you. Without you. Without you.
There's only one thing worse than a fire at sea. Not knowing how it started.
How about this burn pattern here?
All new Jag, CBS Tuesday.
Rocking on the road to the Final Four. It's the ultimate ride right into college basketball's biggest bash. March Madness begins Thursday on CBS.
What are you guys doing in there? My office! Oh!
1 part tulip. 2 parts French vanilla. Add 1 whitewash shutter. Mix 1 quart lazy afternoon. Stir in 1 cup sunshine. And a pinch of fresh sand. Serves 1 or a family of 6. Swedish Home by Ethan Allen. All the ingredients you need to make an elegantly simple home.
Every day, millions of people in the United States wake up to billions of allergens. Introducing Clarinex. Clarinex provides receptor protection to help block histamine. Clarinex gives you 24-hour non-drowsy relief for any allergy, anywhere, anytime. Side effects are similar to sugar pill, including sore throat, dry mouth, and fatigue. Talk to your doctor about new 24-hour Clarinex.
How far will a small business go to reach new customers? All the way to cyberspace. Because small business is about working in new ways, we created a new way for them. Open, the Small Business Network. New tools, services, and savings for a small business economy. From American Express.
Happy Easter from Hershey's Kisses.
Behold the flame-broiled Whopper.
crisp lettuce, crunchy pickles, onions, and ripe tomatoes on a freshly baked bun. The Whopper just keeps getting better. Aren't you hungry for a Whopper now?
Tuesday, these brothers just want to be together.
He needs me to take care of him.
But social services is separating them.
We can only help Matthew.
She's picking the smart kid and dumping the brain-damaged brother.
Now, attorney Nick Fallon
Your Honor.
will fight the system and his colleagues.
Why are you doing this?
For one reason.
They should not be torn apart.
All new Guardians, CBS Tuesday. They don't follow rules. They don't take orders.
There's no way I'm going down there.
After you?
And they're our only chance for survival. Resident Evil. Rated R. Opens Friday.
Tony Roma's wants you to have it all. Our ribs, chicken, and golden fried shrimp, all on a big plate at a special low price. Chicken, shrimp, and ribs. One big combo, one low price. Now at Tony Roma's.
That's new, isn't it?
It's a new addition to the...
Yeah, I like that. Very nice.
I figured, hey, we're staying at CBS.
Thank you. Huh?
Learn something new.
Yeah. Our next guest is a five-time NBA All-Star who has led his team to the best record in the Eastern Conference. From your first-place New Jersey Nets, here's Jason Kidd, everybody. How you doing?
I'm doing great. How's everything?
Everything's all right, but I mean, my gosh, how about the Nets? That's pretty good, isn't it?
Well, we're working at it.
Yeah.
Work in progress.
But now when did you get traded? Over the summer, you learned about the trade?
Over the summer, as I was driving through to get lunch at Taco Bell.
Ah.
Got a phone call. Actually, my wife got the phone call, and she said, well, you want to talk about the Mike Bibby, Jason Williams trade. Well, Jason doesn't, have nothing to really say. And then they said, no, you've been traded to New Jersey. And I think that spoiled her appetite because she was pregnant at the time. And that's why we were going to Taco Bell. But it didn't spoil mine. I ordered a number 3 and got a Dr. Pepper.
Well, there you go. You can't beat the old number 3 and the Dr. Pepper. Now, you came from Phoenix, or is that what it was?
Well, I started in Dallas, and after my second year in Dallas, I got traded to Phoenix.
Right.
And thought that was going to be home. And then from Phoenix, ended up here in beautiful New Jersey.
Yeah. And
not the turnpike.
No, I understand. Now, did you have a good feeling about that? I mean, what was your reaction when you thought we're going to New Jersey? I mean, I'm talking about the team. What did you know about the team competitively when you heard you were going to New Jersey? Did you think, I can fit right in, I can help these guys win games?
Well, I knew that they hadn't been competitive, but I knew one thing was that they had the talent if they could stay healthy.
Right.
And, you can't always go on other people's opinion. And so the swamp, I knew about the swamp and how bad New Jersey has played in the past, but I think, if you believe in one another and you have the right group of guys, anything is possible, and that's what we're showing.
Well, you know what the key is? You got to give 100%. That's the key right there. You got to give 100%. 110%.
Well, we're trying to give 110%, but I think, right now we're working hard.
And you have a good shot at being MVP? You think about that?
No, I don't think about that. That will come at the end of the season if the team continues with the success. My teammates are going to be a big part of that. Nobody can win MVP by himself.
Tell me the kind of game you play. What's the most important thing for you night in, night out when you're playing basketball? Aside from winning, obviously. But how do you know at the end of the game that, this is the kind of game I play and I've done everything I can do?
Well, when I can see my teammates, at the end of the game, to see the stat sheets where my teammates have shot 10 to 15 shots where it's spread out. When everybody's shooting the ball, even make or miss, when everybody's touching the ball, that's the type of game I like to play. Be very unselfish and get my teammates involved.
Now, where did you learn that style of basketball? You're interested in assists and kind of like a laser-guided passing. Behind the back, a lot of that stuff that you don't look and a guy gets the ball before you know it, and that kind of thing?
I love to do those type of passes, off the backboard to Kenyon, a bounce pass to Keith or Kerry. But I watched Magic Johnson, watching Showtime, watching the Lakers play, growing up in the Bay Area and being able to see him and try to, go out in the backyard. I don't want to say, but break a couple windows, trying to emulate, the passes. And, unfortunately, my mom and dad did get upset when I broke a couple windows, but...
It's a small price to pay.
There was a small price, and I did get in trouble. But the big thing was to emulate what he did.
Now, when you talk about he was a big influence on your game, and I'm sure he was a big influence on a lot of your peers now in the league, but it's a different style of basketball now, isn't it?
Well, I knew I couldn't jump like Michael, so Magic wasn't one to fly through the air, so I picked him as the guy that I wanted to emulate, and he's my hero. And I think, I always wanted to fill his shoes and run in Showtime, so now I brought Showtime to the East Coast.
How you doing with triple doubles?
I'm hanging in there.
I have no idea. I know. What was it like? Was this your first opportunity to play against Michael Jordan before he got injured?
No, I got to play with Michael my rookie season when he was flying through the air.
Yeah.
And only thing you saw were the bottom of his shoes. And now I got to see him as, more on my level, eye level. And, he's the best player to ever play the game.
Was he still, you can still say that his second time around here?
Yes, I would say he's the best player just because of his mentality. His mental aspect of the game is so much higher. He feels that he can dominate the game mentally without having, the God-given talents that he has.
Did you ever get an opportunity to wind him up, work on him a little bit, chat it up with him?
Off the court.
Yeah.
You never want to chat it up with him on the court due to, those highlights that they always show on ESPN and, the tongue out while you're making a poster. So you try to avoid the chit-chat during the game.
What was that deal with Kobe Bryant and Reggie Miller? What was going on there? Reggie said something. Kobe took a swing. Is that what happened?
Yeah, took a swing. I think more or less to Kobe's trying to let the league know that, he's not going to, take any mess from anybody. And he's trying to make his own footprints.
It's the same problem I have with CBS. It's exactly the same thing.
Not a bad problem to have.
Yeah. And the playoffs, what do you think?
Well, I look for the conference finals.
What happened to the Knicks, by the way? What exactly went wrong there?
Who?
The Knicks. Do you remember them? They used to play down the street. What happened?
I don't know. Who are they? That other team in New York. Yeah.
But is that going to? What are they going to do there? What happened?
I don't rebuild.
They're going to rebuild. How does that make you feel? Are you happy to see them in this condition?
Yes.
I see.
It helps. It helps.
How about the NCAA's coming up? Who do you like there? Your old team is
Ball State.
No.
No.
Ball State. Now what happened? How come? Because every year, they get close, and this year they're not even in it.
I think Cal took the vote.
I see.
Cal.
But Ball State's in the highly competitive NIT tournament.
Yes.
being played tomorrow afternoon. And your team, as I say, is seeded six.
Yeah, we're
seeded six.
Six in a tough. We have a tough opening game. Penn, that's scary, but we're just happy to be there.
Yeah. And who's your next opponent?
We have Toronto tomorrow night. We look forward to everybody coming out and watching us play and giving us the support.
And when I go to the Port Authority, what train, what bus am I looking for to get me? How do I actually get out there?
I don't want to tell you because I might get you lost. You might end up in Long Island.
Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Thank you for being here.
Very much.
Jason Kidd, everybody. We'll be right back.
This tournament moment brought to you by Mercedes-Benz, located on the web at MBUSA.com. 12 days before Loyola Marymount began tournament play in 1990, the team leader on and off the court, Hank Gathers, passed away. To pay tribute to his lost teammate, lifelong friend Bo Kimble shot his first free throw in the NCAA tournament left-handed. Nothing but net. Another special NCAA tournament memory.
This tournament moment brought to you locally by Mercedes-Benz, located on the web at MBUSA.com.
Hi.
Hello.
Yeah, I'd like to return these checks. You put the bank's address on them instead of mine.
Okay, that's a new printing fee, a transaction fee, and of course a conversation fee.
Conversation fee?
We'll have to charge you for this little chat we're having. 3 pronouns, 7 verbs.
What?
Oh, emotional outburst fee. Well, those can be steep. You'll have to write us a check.
Fed up with fees? Try Washington Mutual. Our free checking has no teller fees, no fine print, no surprises.
There you go. Have to charge you for that.
Washington Mutual.
The Civic from Honda. It figures. Get special APR financing as low as 2.9% for 36 months on 2002 Civics.
Let me tell you how it will be. There's one for you, 19 for me.
There are 441 tax law changes. One provision could affect how much you pay. Is it on page 17 or page 17,000? No one understands the tax law changes better than H&R Block. If you're not satisfied, you don't pay.
My thanks to Jason Kidd and Ray Romano. We'll see you tomorrow night with Andy McDowell, Bob Sarlott, and Evelyn Glennie. Thanks for watching. Good night, everybody.
The Late Show is a production of Worldwide Pants Incorporated. This is Alan Coulter saying good night and drive safely. Cabbage.
Complete Northwest News coverage, weeknights at 5.
March Madness begins Thursday on CBS.
From New